It's time now for the Peter Chill 5 o'clock news on Saturday evening, May 23rd, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. 5 o'clock news at 9 here. At top story at 5 o'clock here. Is Cuyahoga County Judge John O'Donnell today acquitted Cleveland police officer Matt Cabrillo in the 2012 shooting deaths of 2 unarmed people. In Dublin, Ireland, same-sex couples will soon be able to walk down the aisle in the Emerald Isle. Voters in Ireland overwhelmingly chose to change their nation's constitution on Friday, becoming the first country in the world to legalize same-sex marriage. The Senate universe spilled into a hot, tense state early this week as senators anticipate a 9-day escape from Washington coincided with Memorial Day. Strong favorites entering the conference final round. The Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers have jumped to 2-0 leads as halfway to an NBA Finals showdown. They each must capture another pair of victories to seal the deal. Darren Dillon was taken into custody late Thursday night as he is charged with first-degree murder while armed in Washington, D.C. United Nations, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu thanked U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry for blocking an Egyptian-led drive on a possible Middle East nuclear arms ban at a United Nations conference, an Israel official said on Saturday. In Saudi Arabia, 20 people killed after suicide bomber strikes Shia mosque. In Lagos, Nigeria, Nigerian drug agents on Saturday arrested a senior-elect wanted for by the United States for a nearly 20-year-old heroin deal that was allegedly the basis for the TV hit Orange is the New Black. The U.S. government is determined whether charges will be brought against General Motors Company or its employees over the handling of a faulty ignition switch, a person familiar with the investigation said. The past week brought more bad news for Southern Company, the Atlanta-based public utility holding company. On Thursday, the South Mississippi Electric Power Association said it was pulling out a deal with Mississippi Power. A dramatic shift has taken place in the glaciers of the southern Antarctic Peninsula. As 6 years ago, this previously stable body suddenly started shedding 60 cubic kilometers of ice per year in the ocean. A star that scientists have long referred to as nasty when it started to live up its weird nickname, scientists have said, after observations from the Hubble Space Telescope revealed its massive, mysterious star that was surrounded by a huge pancake-shaped Peter Chill News Time 503. Take a look at New England incident alerts here at. In Boston, Massachusetts, a pedestrian struck on 439 Meriden Street. Pedestrian struck by a vehicle. Unknown plate. Green vehicle windshield damage. Fled toward Chelsea. In Boston, a person stabbed on Parker Street. Be Boston Life support transported. And now look at sports tonight. The Boston Red Sox will be squaring off against the Los Angeles Angels Anaheim at 7:15 p.m. as the Red Sox trying to recover from that 12-5 showing last night against the Los Angeles Angels on last night. While New England Red will be at Gillette Stadium taking on the DC United here. Alright, other scores around our major leagues on this Saturday evening. Minnesota Twins leading the Chicago White Sox 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning here. Milwaukee Brewers leading the Atlanta Braves 1-0 in the top of the second inning. Oakland Athletics and the Tampa Bay Rays, no score. Cincinnati Reds leading the Cleveland Indians 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros tied at 1-1 apiece. Top of the fourth, Pittsburgh Pirates leading the New York Mets 3-1 in top of the fourth. Philadelphia Phillies leading the Washington Nationals 4-0 in the top of the third. Texas Rangers shelled the New York Yankees 15-4, and Seattle Mariners defeat the Toronto Blue Jays 3-2. Okay, Peter Chill News Time is now 5:04 p.m. in other sports news here. Kyle Korver is out for the season for the Hawks of Atlanta after leaving Friday night's game early. The team confirmed on Saturday as Matt Dellavedova rolled up on Kyle Korver's leg, diving for a loose ball. Cleveland Cavaliers carrier and test knee whip brace questionable for Game 3. Peter Chalanews on 505, and it is time now for a Trevor report here. 95 minutes southbound side, a little slow through downtown Providence from Brent Street down for 610 connector in downtown Providence. Route 3 in the southbound side, slow from Derby Street in Hingham to Route 18 in Weymouth here. Mass Pike and 395 and 290 in Auburn a little slow. Mass Pike and 495 intersection in Westboro a little slow. Southfield suspension and southbound side a little slow through the Dorchester stretch near the gas tanks. And otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this late Saturday afternoon going into Saturday evening here. And 1 a.m. the southbound side, a little slow from Logan Airport all the way out to Interstate 93 in Boston. And a look at the MBTA alerts here. Orange Line experiencing model delays due to disabled train at State Street. And ferries and the commuter rail are looking good. Peter Chalanews on 506, time and a half hour weather report here. Elevated fire weather risk for Sunday. Dry air rains across this region with minimum relative humidities of 20 to 30% expected for late Sunday morning. Into Sunday afternoon, southwest winds will become gusty mainly across central and eastern areas, upwards up to 20 to 25 miles an hour. There also continues to be a lack of significant rainfall across the region, which dates back a few weeks. With those factors in place, local fire officials have advised that there is an elevated fire spread potential for Sunday across much of the southern New England away from the south coast. Relative humidities will be higher along the south coast of Massachusetts and Rhode Island as well as Cape Cod and the Islands, with the southwest winds bringing higher dew points, so the fire weather risk will be lower there. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. Tonight, Port got low of 44 degrees. Southwest wind about 5 to 8 miles an hour here. For Sunday, south got about 78 degrees. Southwest wind about 8 to 13 miles an hour here. Sunday night, most of the coast got low about 54 degrees. Southwest wind about 5 to 9 miles an hour. For Memorial Day and Monday, Port South got about 80 low about 59 degrees. With most coast got Monday night. Southwest wind 6 to 11 miles per hour. Gust size 21 miles per hour. Shifting to south wind 8 to 10 miles per hour on Monday night. For Tuesday, Port South most coast got about 83 low about 62 degrees. Wednesday, most of the Southern Port coast got about 85 low about 62 degrees. Thursday, Port South most coast got about 82 low about 61 degrees. Friday, Port South most coast got about 81 low about 61 degrees. And for Saturday, Port South got about 81 degrees. Now, temperature stand. Fair skies and 64 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Evening News on this Saturday evening, May 23rd, 2015. I appreciate you have a good evening and goodbye day. I will see you at 11 o'clock for a late night report. Have a good evening.